Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's watch along live stream. How is everybody doing today? We're doing Manchester United versus PSG in the Champions League. We got the Christmas setup going on with the lights in the background, the Christmas tree, the advent calendar that whoever made this one decided that they were going to annoy me because they put in the inside bit upside down, so that was good. That was really good. I got very confused. Today is the first day using two new things. Well, actually, one of them you won't be able to tell. One of them, I've got a new capture card. So this HD 60 Pro Elgato is no longer being used. I've got a 4K 60 Pro, which means if I had the ability to play in 4K on a screen, then I'd be able to stream in 4K as well. I believe. Well, I can also play now. Whilst I'm streaming, I can play in 120 FPS, which is perfect. That's really cool. So I upgraded that. I've also got a new mic. Now, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this is my new mic. Is that going to focus? It is. It's an Elgato mic, and it's pretty sick. Even literally just something as simple as the mute. So you don't have to like find and press a button on it or something. You literally just tap the top of it and it's easy, right? Easy mute. But the sick thing about this thing is the fact it has like a built-in mixer kind of thing. Let me show you this. So, for example, here, this all goes through the microphone now. So you got voice, music, voice chat, browser, and games. So if I've got my PS5 or something like that plugged in, I can choose whether it comes through my headphones or whether it comes through the stream or both. For example, you can see here, I have it so that I can't hear my own voice. If I put my headphones on wherever they are here, then I can hear the audio on the top side. You can hear it on the bottom. So for example, music, I could open Spotify right now. All right, let me just open this up here. Let me just make it small so that you can see. So I could open Spotify and I could play this. I can hear it, but it shouldn't be coming through on your end. And this is all built in. It's so sick. So really nice upgrade, hopefully, to the stream. And hopefully, if there's any issues with it, then let me know in terms of like volume levels and stuff. You probably won't notice any today, but tomorrow and the days after when I'm streaming games and stuff and I've got music in the background, you're going to have to tell me whether levels of everything are okay. Okay, so I am going to need your help a little bit in that sense. Now, we're just waiting for the menu PSG thing to actually go live for it to show you it above me, the like pitch and everything that we normally have when doing these. So yeah, man, couple of decent upgrades today with the mic and everything like that, and it's pretty damn good. I'm really excited to have this as a new addition to the setup. It's beautiful. I'm very happy because it means even if I wanted to today, I could listen to music through my PC whilst I'm doing this, and you wouldn't be able to hear it. It's like, oh, it's so sick. I really like it. But yeah, assuming that no music came through on the stream, then that's a really nice setup that we've got on there now. You say the mic is better quality? Can you actually tell? Because obviously I've done a couple of tests with it and stuff like that, but I haven't tested it directly compared to my old one. So I don't know how good it sounds, but hopefully it's decent. And again, if there are any issues, then you guys can let me know, and that's all good. But hi, hey, hello, welcome everybody. I hope you've had a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you do, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of these, okay? Right. So, hey, everybody here. Who do I want to win? I could not care less, to be honest with you. So I'm guessing no music came through. Still no one has confirmed that, but I'm assuming there was no music that came through on the stream. Please, can someone just say that there wasn't or there was? Did you get fresh trim? Clearly not. Clearly not. No music. Thank you. There we go. Right. Right. So we've got, how long? 10 minutes till this game starts. 10 minutes. Should be pretty damn good. But yeah, I'm kind of, I'm excited to test out this mic and everything like that with that built-in mixer is potentially going to be really, really useful. Really, really useful. I like it a hell of a lot. Because it means that previously when I'm doing streams, I've got to change different levels for whether we're watching a video on YouTube together or whether I've got some music on in the background or stuff. I've got to change levels all the damn time. But now it will just automatically be at the perfect level after we do a couple of tests on stream, obviously. And it should be good. Should be really, really good. I'm looking forward to stuff. But yeah, 9 minutes to go. Leipzig Istanbul. 3-3, yeah. I just saw the guy got a hat-trick. The, was he 21-year-old? For Istanbul. If my phone would load, then I'd be able to tell you. What was his name? Oh, wait, Leipzig won! What? Wow, okay. They won 4-3 with a 93rd minute goal. Sorloth. Fair play. Wow. But yeah, the guy that scored a hat-trick for Başakşehir here, oh, he's 25. I swear the commentator said he was 21. Is he just making stuff up? Okay, 25-year-old Turkish midfielder. Scored a hat-trick. Doesn't even look like he plays 90 minutes in the majority of games. Or he hasn't done lately. Maybe he's come back from an injury or something after international duty. I don't know. Wow. That's big, though. That's really, really big. Because that means a hell of a lot for tonight's game. Hell of a lot for tonight's game. Because as it stands, Man U, top, 9 points. Second, Leipzig, 9 points. Third, PSG, 6 points. And then Başakşehir here, 3 points. Oh, there it is, the Sorloth goal. Wow. Clutch. Guatam, stop spamming. What are you on about? We're not doing FIFA. We don't care about that today. Win tonight for PSG would be sick. 3 teams on 9 points. It would be pretty mad. However, PSG would still... I don't know what PSG's results have been against Leipzig. Let's see if we can find out, because that's what it will come down to. So Leipzig beat PSG 2-1, and then PSG beat them 1-0. So I guess if they both beat each other by 1 goal, it goes down to goal difference. PSG have a better goal difference than Leipzig, because they're the same on head-to-head. So if they won today against Man U, they would go second. And even though Leipzig are on 9 points, they'd be third in the group. Jeez. But we've got about 6 minutes to go until this match kicks off. Any bets tonight? I think this is too hard to call, so no. No. How are we doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? Early stream tomorrow. Yeah, I tweeted out and put on my channel my content plan for the next few days is this. So 7:45 today, Man U, PSG, UCL watch along. Tomorrow, 6:30 AM reward stream. Tomorrow afternoon, record breaker Jamie Vardy team takedown. Recording that with Tom tomorrow morning after the reward stream finishes. Then I'm recording with Jack early afternoon because on Friday at midnight I want to do next gen FIFA. Assuming that that's how it works, and as soon as it hits midnight we can play the next gen version, I'll do a midnight stream for 2 hours, maybe 3. Then I've got dentist at 9 AM. So at midday I'm uploading Flashback Wes Morgan 7-minute squads. Then at roughly 3 PM onwards we'll play next gen FIFA. So that's our plan for the next couple of days. Is this going to refresh so that we can actually see the pitch and everything? Maybe I need to go in play. Aha! There we go. Now you can see it. Perfect. That's much better. Much better. For some Bruno this season. Pretty good. Lineups. The lineups are literally on the screen the entire time I'm on this. I think it goes down to away goals like knockout stages. Oh, really? So they wouldn't even need to beat them on goal difference, which it looks like they'll comfortably do anyway. But they'd be ahead on head-to-head as well. Interesting. Okay, score predictions. 3-3. 3-3. Give me an awesome, entertaining game. Supposed to say your opinion on lineups. Can't really give an opinion on PSG's. Man U, I don't agree with the Man United lineup most weeks. So, nothing new tonight. 3 minutes to go. This should hopefully be a really, really good game. Entertaining game. End to end. That's what I'm hoping for. Did I watch Liverpool Ajax last night? Yeah. Jack, nice. Cavani hat-trick. 2-1 PSG. You also say 2-1 PSG? Why do Man United socks look like the thigh highs that every girl wears? Standard 3 stripes. Chiari, how's it going? 2-1 United? Interesting that they've got Moise Kean up top instead of going for a 3 of Mbappe, Neymar, and Di Maria. He is on the bench today. Now, I don't know if Flash Scores have it right. They say that Kimpembe is playing left back. I don't know if Diallo is going to be playing left back instead, but that's why I've got it in the order that I have. I don't know how it's actually working. We'll see. Greenwood in place of Martial. I think if PSG lose tonight, there's a high chance their manager will get the sack. Yeah, they haven't done amazing in the league. They had a really, really slow start. I mean, they've been better since the very beginning, but the start was poor. Couldn't get a game at Everton, is now in between Neymar and Mbappe. Yeah. How strange is football? Right, let's see what BT Sports say the PSG shape is. So they've got Man U playing 4-2-3-1. Fred McTominay obviously is the 2 holding players, and then Martial, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani up top. I think it's nice to have Cavani starting up front. When more FIFA streams, when next gen FIFA comes out on Friday. Again, read my Twitter, read my community post on my channel if you want to know my plans for the next 2 days in terms of content. FIFA is going to feature heavily. So check that out on either of those 2 channels, and you'll easily be able to see everything. Team of the week looks garbage. Glad I didn't bother playing. Further than Silver 1 and Gold 3. Right, so PSG. They do have Kimpembe at left back here. And then Paredes, Danilo Pereira and Verratti obviously is a 3. And then the front 3 are Mbappe, Kean and Neymar. Neymar on the right. Interesting. On the right rather than the left. Even though both him and Mbappe have played on opposite sides. More so than that. I don't know. Right. You can't believe Riyadh didn't get it. Oh, yeah. Riyadh must be getting in Team of the Group stage then. Surely. There's no way he doesn't get a Team of the Week otherwise. Right. It's about time for kickoff. Alex, I have no idea. Lakey, yeah, I don't care. Honestly. I haven't opened any of them. I probably won't. Noah. Will it be that different with Mbappe? Okay, taking the knee. And then it's time to go. You say, come on, PSG. Is that a Man U hater or a PSG fan? Right. Game on! I don't know when... There we go, it has decided to move. Perfect, right. So, let's try and... we should have all the names nailed down already. Right? We should do. What was the... Paredes, Verratti, and Danilo Pereira. So, it looks like Neymar's actually on the left and Mbappe's on the right, which makes a lot more sense. And Diallo is at left back and Kimpembe is left centre back. So both BT and live scores got the lineups wrong, it appears. Mbappe 100% is on the right. Kimpembe is definitely not at left back. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. I support Leicester. Right, so, PSG, 1 minute in. Fred's already given away a free kick, standard. But Kimpembe, left centre-back, plays it out wide now. So, is that Diallo with hair? Is that what I'm seeing here? That's why I'm really confused. Diallo actually has hair. I swear the only times I've ever seen a picture of him, he's bald. Okay, that is him. Right. My mind was being blown as to who the hell it was. You could see Neymar and Mbappe switching throughout the game. This is true. It depends who's doing well up against their fullbacks. But PSG, throw, left-hand side, into Neymar's feet. Dribbles past Fred. Tries to play in Moise Kean, intercepted by Harry Maguire. Neymar gets the ball back, though. Absolutely does Scott McTominay. And then dribbles backwards comfortably on the ball. United favourites. It's crazy to think that any team is favourites against someone that has Neymar and Mbappe in their team. A long switch from one side to the other over to Florenzi. Poor and out of play. Man United throwing halfway in their own half. Neymar already with a little bit of a limp. Maybe took a little bit of a knock as he went past Harry Maguire and McTominay before. But the ball is back with Keylor Navas. Outright to Florenzi. Tries to play it forward to Mbappe, but it's a poor ball. Harry Maguire is all over it. John, if you think Neymar's overrated, I swear you've never watched him play. Mbappe's a little bit dodgier, but Neymar's shown it for years and years. Speaking of, trying to close down Wan-Bissaka. Now the ball back with Fred. Going to go all the way over to Alex Telles on the left. High press from PSG means that they do win the ball back here with Paredes, Danilo, and then back to Paredes. He's at Ligue 1. If you think that that makes a player overrated, then you're mental. Therefore, Fabregas is overrated. For everything he did at all the other clubs, he's overrated because he now plays in Ligue 1. Right, ball on the left. Diallo inside to Verratti. Back to Diallo. Chops inside. Back to Verratti on the left. Plays it straight to Bruno Fernandes. Ball intercepted. Cavani to Martial. Plays it forward to Bruno. Can't quite get a foot on it. Neither can Rashford. It's pinball. Right, Paredes plays it over right hand side. Mbappe on the ball, just crossing the halfway line. Plays it inside to Neymar. Tries to take it past Fred and McTominay and just about does. Verratti sprays it out left. Diallo chasing it down. Whips in a first time ball, and that is going to be a corner to PSG 4 minutes into this game. Haaland out till January. That sounds worse than it is. That's 1 month. It's 1 month. John, that's got nothing to do with how good players are. You're sounding incredibly biased. And it's not a good look for you. Please just calm down. These streams are all about being as fair and open as possible. No bias or anything like that. Neymar to whip in the corner. It's not the best. Half cleared. And now fully cleared. Rashford with an absolute boot all the way to Keylor Navas. just outside his box at the other end of the pitch. That is a clearance and a half. Now Verratti picks the ball up. Paredes in a bit of space, doesn't choose to pass it to him. On the right side, Marquinhos, Florenzi, Mbappe making a run in front of him. Goes for an early cross. Attempts to find Moise Kean, cleared by Lindelof. Florenzi in an aerial duel with Martial, but Cavani comes out with the ball. Now Martial on the break. Has Cavani to his left, plays Rashford through the middle. Has Bruno in support, but drives into the box. Good defending by Diallo to win the ball back there. Rashford really should have protected the ball a little bit better than he did, but still good defending to be fair. And now PSG have the ball on the right side. Mbappe running at Alex Telles is going to be a fun one to see. Does a 1-2 with Neymar. Mbappe now in the middle of the pitch. Trying to drive into the box. Has a shot. It's deflected. Falls to Neymar and he puts it in the back of the net. I don't know if he's onside. Mbappe, edge of the box, middle, has 3 or 4 Man United defenders in the way. Goes for a shot on his left foot. I don't know who it hits, but it hits their heel, loops over the rest of the defenders. Neymar and someone else, I think Keane, are running into the box. Neymar picks it up. Nice half volley finish to the side of the goalkeeper. So Mbappe drives, has a shot, comes off of Lindelof. Neymar is onside. And again, half volley past David De Gea, who goes down and just cannot stop it. Could he have done a little bit better? Maybe that's being harsh. It's a good finish from Neymar on the volley, to be fair. It clips off David De Gea's heel as he sort of twists and put one leg down to his right, as we've seen him do hundreds of times. And Neymar 1-0 up early. Puts a PSG 1-0 up early doors. Well, let's get that score updated for you. But big start for PSG. Big start for them away from home. They need this win. They need it. Otherwise, they have a very good chance of going out. There are no links, no. Okay, interesting. You say Henderson should have saved? Well, he's not playing, so... yeah. Ball with Keylor Navas now. Over to Marquinhos and plays it out. Halfway inside the PSG half. Man United thrown on the left-hand side. I am watching the actual game, yeah. I just can't show you it. Wan-Bissaka now with the ball. Scott McTominay finds Bruno. Deep in the PSG half. Out to Martial on the left-hand side. 3 teams in this group now on 9 points. PSG move up to second. Worse goal difference than Man United, but better head-to-head and goal difference than Leipzig. Mbappe. Deemed to have not been fouled, even though it clearly looked like a free kick, but never mind. I'm not really sure what's going on right now. Verratti apparently handballing the ball whilst he's on the floor being pushed to the ground, but Man U have a free kick on the halfway line on the left-hand side. Mbappe was fouled by Fred previously, but it wasn't given. That could have been a yellow card for Fred, but he gets away with one there as it's not even given as a foul at all, let alone a yellow. Ball out with Alex Telles. 1-2 with Martial. No, Martial chooses to drive at the box instead. Tries an inside reverse pass to Bruno Fernandes, but it is intercepted. And now PSG have control of the ball in their defence. Who do I want to win? I don't care. I just want a good game. I just want a good game. Let's get a timeout on John, and if they continue, then we'll get rid. Sounds good? Silencer, thank you very much. Hopefully you've had a good day, man. Today was the return of the gym. We went, smashed out a 5k. It was beautiful. I want to try and go as many days as possible. Right. Paredes back to Marquinhos. Just on the halfway line. Verratti now in midfield. Plays it forward to Neymar. Has a couple of options, but decides to go back. Ball back with Verratti. Danilo Pereira dropping in between the two centre-backs when PSG go forward. They allow their full-backs to bomb on. As Florenzi tries to dink one into the box here. Mbappe not able to get on the end of it. But the ball is poorly cleared. Florenzi goes for goal. Good save De Gea. But Neymar picks up on the left side of the box. Decides to play it back to Diallo. We'll get back to that Danilo Pereira thing in a second. As the ball is played to Kimpembe. Now to Marquinhos. Over to the right. Florenzi has options. Could cross it, but decides to head back to Marquinhos. Finds Paredes in midfield. And then back to Danilo Pereira. As I said, the fullbacks are bombing forward in both Florenzi and Diallo. And when they do that, PSG switch to a 3 at the back instead of a 4 when they are attacking. And Danilo Pereira drops in as a third centre-back. So we see the ball now. Danilo Pereira on the halfway line with the ball, with Kimpembe on his left and Marquinhos on his right. And it's really, really fluid football because as soon as they lose the ball, the fullbacks come back and they are a back 4/5. But when they go forward, it is definitely a 3. Mbappe trying to drive through midfield. Scott McTominay with a tackle. Martial trying to dribble past a couple of players, but Marquinhos in with the challenge, ball out, left-hand side for Manchester United. But before the chance, poor clearance by Fred. Florenzi coming in with a strike from the right corner of the box. It's an easy save for David De Gea. He makes it look harder than it was. You'd be very disappointed if your keeper didn't save it. But he did get a good hand to push it away. Neymar ended up not being able to do anything with the ball when he regained possession afterwards. PSG free kick halfway inside their own half. Just got back from gym. Nice. Poor shock. Brandon, how's it going? Florenzi are looking decent so far on this right-hand side for PSG. Plays it back to Marquinhos. He's been involved a lot going forward already, and we're only 12 minutes in. So it kind of shows you the PSG plan so far seems to be to get their fullbacks really involved going forward and to try and add them as attackers and switch from a 4-back to a 3-5-2 really when they go forward. As we see Diallo trying to go forward there, but the ball intercepted. Neymar with a throw-in to Moise Kean on the halfway line. Back to Paredes and then back to the defence. Danilo Pereira again. I mean, because PSG are dominating possession right now, you're actually not seeing them get back into their defensive shape at all. Man U have no control on this game, as Mbappe tries to dribble down the right, but Alex Telles and Maguire combination managed to get the ball. Now we see Scott McTominay trying to barge his way past Moise Kean, but gets fouled, and that is a clear free kick to Man U. Gary, hopefully you're doing well. You're good. How about me? I'm doing great. Got a new mic, got a new capture card today. Been to the gym. Today's been a good day. A good day. Free kick taken. Martial on the ball, left-hand side. Plays it to Alex Telles. Could whip the ball in. He does first time. Falls to Cavani in the box. And that's a high foot. Tries to bring it down, but it plays on. Danilo Pereira now charging forward. Has Moise Kean to his left. It's not the best pass to him. Slows down the attack. Neymar's available in the middle. Really frustrated he didn't get the ball from Moise Kean, who looks like he just doesn't trust himself on the ball in that situation. That was not a difficult pass. He could have picked out Neymar, who would have had a lot of space in the middle of the park to then try and drive forward and make something happen for PSG. But Kean not having the confidence to try and ping the ball into him. Now we see Florenzi on the right-hand side. Whips in a cross. Neymar not quite able to get on the end of it. But again, Florenzi getting forward a hell of a lot on this right-hand side. As Antoine Griezmann has just scored for Barca. Florenzi going forward and whipping in a lot of good balls there. A Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof combination completely losing track of Neymar. And they're just lucky that his positioning wasn't a little bit better or that the cross wasn't a little bit better. Otherwise, he taps that in at the back post to make it 2-0. So, Man U not looking great right now. But they do win themselves a throw-in just past the halfway line on the right-hand side. A couple of score updates from the other games. Chelsea are beating Sevilla. And the only other goal is the Barcelona one, Olivier Giroud. Put them 1-0 up there. Manchester United with the ball. Harry Maguire. Left side to Alex Tellez. Has Martial ahead of him, decides not to play the through ball. Griezmann is finding decent form for Barcelona right now, yeah. I can, yeah, I'd assume so. Moise Kean is on loan, yes. Alex Tellez tries to find a ball in, but fails to do so. Scott McTominay now, middle of the park, sprays the ball out wide right to Wan-Bissaka. Rashford and Bruno with a 1-2. Rashford had the opportunity to cross Cavani in the box, and he just doesn't take it. But nice link up with Bruno, edge of the box. Rashford, poor shot. No power on it, left-footed strike. Just to the right of the centre, just outside the edge of the box. Does not get a clean connection on that left foot. Ends up scuffing it straight at Keylor Navas. Easiest save he'll make all night. Man United with a bit of a press though. Trying to win the ball back high up the pitch. And they do manage to. Bruno now into Fred in midfield. Poor touch, but Bruno still has it. Has two options to his left. Alex Tellez is on the overlap. Martial decides to find him. Tellez back to Bruno. Edge of the box. Fakes it past Mbappe, goes for a cross, intercepted. Now Mbappe, Neymar and Kean on the break. 3v2. Mbappe finds Neymar on the left. One-on-one against Lindelof. Cuts inside, finds Mbappe. Plays it right to Moise Kean. It's a poor pass, but Kean still with the ball on the box. Finds its way to Mbappe. Edge of the box on his left foot. Dinks it through to Neymar. Left side, they just can't quite get the breakthrough, but he beats Lindelof one-on-one. Now has to do it again. Isn't really moving, finds Verratti, goes for a shot, and it is awful. Somehow finds his way to Florenzi, whips in a cross. Verratti trying to find his way onto it. Neymar with an overhead effort that actually ends up on target. Bit of pinball. United just can't clear the ball properly. Neymar ends up taking a touch up and then going for a half scissor, half bicycle kick that David De Gea comfortably saves, comfortably catches. And that would have needed something incredibly special to score from there. Oh, silence 100%. Cavani could be what Falcao should have been for Man U, but they didn't utilise him properly. If people watched Falcao at Man U, they would have seen the amount of incredible runs that he made that people didn't pick out. They didn't have the people in their team to utilise his movement. Whereas now they do with Cavani. That's what Cavani is. He's a goal scorer. He gets in great positions and he'll score you goals. He's also pretty decent at hold-up play as well. So if they utilise him properly with people like Bruno spreading in passes and maybe even people like Van der Beek and Pogba, they could really get a hell of a lot out of Cavani. And he could end up being a really, really good signing for them. Good target man as well, yes. Taco, they're basically identical. 58 likes. Keep it going, everybody. Bruno Fernandes picking up the ball in midfield in PSG's half. Plays it back to Lindelof. Across to Harry Maguire. Goes forward 10 yards. Has Tellez out to his left. Decides to turn inside. And taking too long on the ball. It's too slow. PSG allowed to get back into their shape and positions. Wan-Bissaka on the right side. To McTominay. First time pass to Fred. Over to the right-hand side now. Bruno on the right wing. Whips in a cross. Back post is Martial, but it's over his head. Mbappe gets needlessly fouled by Alex Tellez. Man U's problem right now, not quick enough. Not in terms of pace, but not quick enough football. They're taking too many touches on the ball, and it's allowing PSG... For example, if the ball is put out wide to Wan-Bissaka on that side, PSG are allowed to move across over to that side before the ball is crossed in or before a 1-2 has happened. Whereas the difference with PSG, they're getting their fullbacks really far forward. Florenzi has been one of the most furthest forward players in this game. And he's the right back. So Florenzi going forward a lot, and you're seeing the interplay between their front three and their fullbacks. And it's quicker. There's less touches on the ball when PSG are trying to go forward. They're trying to just draw people in, pass it around them, and go. As they now play it out to the left side, Neymar is offside. The King, thank you very much. Robbo, yeah, I agree. Aren't I a Leicester fan? Yes, I am. Silencer, they were good. Yeah, Florenzi is just a FIFA legend for me. I don't know if I've watched him play more than 5 games in real life. Barcelona 2-0 up against Ferencvaros. As the ball is now Braithwaite with the goal. Harry Maguire across to Lindelof. Back to Harry Maguire. Now, this should be first time into Martial or Tejes. The ball is out to Tejes. Again, backwards instead of forwards. This is a problem that we've seen in a couple of the games where we've been doing these watch-alongs so far. The football is just not quick enough. Too many touches on the ball. You allow players to get back in position. You don't exploit the space that you create by doing a first-time pass. It's not smart enough play. As Marquinhos kicks the ball out because Bruno Fernandes goes down holding his face. May have got a little bit of a bump from Danilo Pereira. Maybe a bit of a touch in the face, and now it's kicking off for some reason. Mbappe talking to the ref, saying that someone has put their head in. Fred may have just put his head towards Paredes. I think Fred's going to get sent off. Paredes and Fred come together and he moves his head forward. Which, that's a red. So I think Fred's gone. I'd be very surprised if he stays on the pitch. We might need a little bit of a closer angle or something like that, but it looks like they just come together and then he puts his head forward, very similar to a couple that we've seen recently. Pepe is one off the top of my head. There was another one that I watched recently as well that was basically identical. The ref just runs off to look at it. He doesn't know where the monitor is, so he started running one way and then had to run off the other side of the pitch. But he's now watching it, and let's watch this zoomed in. 100%. There's no way you stay on the pitch. You're an idiot. And yeah. Wait. He's booked someone, I guess, for protesting, but yeah. A yellow card? How? That is insane. I didn't even think they were allowed to do that. So they come together. He very, very clearly does that towards Paredes. That's a red. That's 100% a red card. There's no way you can argue that that isn't. That's an insane decision right there. But what I've never seen is the ref look at a red card review, not give it and give a yellow. I thought they weren't allowed to give anything if they don't give the red. I didn't think that was possible to book a player after seeing that. That is... Okay. Sure. I genuinely have no idea how that is not a red card. Okay. So apparently... I don't understand. Paredes first put his head. Doesn't matter. Paredes didn't do a motion to, like, push his head or anything like that. Fred... no. It's as simple as that. That should be a red card. That's it. So, Man U very, very lucky to still have 11 men on the pitch. Now with the ball on the right-hand side with Wan-Bissaka. Tries to play it through to Cavani. Win themselves a corner. Daniel, it's, yeah, not bad. As a Man U fan, that was a red. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Right, Man U corner comes in. It is headed on by Scott McTominay, but straight at the keeper. For that. Same as other day. You can come, but can't motion. Okay, science of cheers. Why on earth should someone put their head into an opposition player during a football match? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's get back to it then. Danilo Pereira. Verratti with the ball in midfield. Gives it to Moise Kean. Intercepted by Scott McTominay. Back to Lindelof, into McTominay, into Fred. Right-hand side, Wan-Bissaka. Bruno dropping very deep to receive the ball. Sees a pass out wide left. Alex Tellez is going to get on the end of it. Could whip it in. Cavani's in the middle. Wan-Bissaka, edge of the box. Bruno Fernandes tries to play into the middle of the box. That is going to be a foul by Cavani for a push in the back on a PSG player. Completely needless. He was never getting the ball. Yeah, just frustrating, pointless foul. I hate watching them. It's so annoying seeing it happen. Oh, another goal. PSG. Barcelona 3-0 up against Ferencvaros. Dembele with a penalty. No more goals in... Oh no, Juventus are 1-0 up against Dynamo Kiev. Chiesa with the goal. Alexandro assist. Free kick just inside PSG's half for Manchester United on the left side. Jack, yeah, wouldn't be surprising, wouldn't it? Really, really wouldn't. Right, if you are enjoying today's stream, please do make sure you hit the thumbs up. Would appreciate that. Let me move this over here. Right, Alex Tellez over the free kick. Very, very deep. Whips it in. A lot of players in the box. Misses everybody. Out far side towards the corner flag. Diallo pulls it past Maguire. I mean, he clearly got fouled. He got pulled back, but it's not given. Maguire now with the ball. Plays it to Cavani just on the edge of the box. Left to Bruno Fernandes. Finds Martial in the box. Left side. Out onto the edge to Bruno. Alex Tellez whips it in. Headed away. Alex Tellez gets the ball back. Up against Mbappe. Plays it backwards to Bruno. Back to Fred now. And back to the halfway line with Lindelof. Lindelof. Bruno, of course. Matthew cheers. Bruno Fernandes is all over the place right now. Alex Tellez tries to whip in another cross. But yet again, calmly defended by PSG. Ball back with Man United, though. They are now much more heavily in possession of the ball than PSG. It's completely flipped from before. Although, every time Man United are trying that final pass, it's getting intercepted. PSG are defending those corridors for passes very, very well. Ball out now with Wan-Bissaka. You're even seeing Neymar and Mbappe tracking back to help defend. Rashford driving into the box. Plays it into Bruno in the middle. Again, well defended. But the ball now with Martial, left side of the box. Tries a roulette. Somehow keeps the ball. Tries to play it to nobody. didn't get his head up before passing the ball, and now Mbappe on the break, dribbles past 2, plays it against Tejes and wins a throw-in on the right-hand side as they are attacking, roughly on the halfway line. Man United grown into this game a lot. PSG in the first 15 minutes or so were all over it. They were dominating. Man U had nothing. But now it's completely flipped. And Man United are the ones that are looking the aggressors right now. PSG having to do a lot of defending, but defending well. Again, Man United not really being able to create the chances that they want, even though they're getting in good positions. Because the defending and the positioning is very impressive so far from PSG. There's another foul by Fred. Shouldn't even be on the pitch. Pogba warming up. I would not be surprised if Fred is subbed at half-time, because they can't risk him getting sent off, which he will do if he plays the 90 minutes. There is no way that this guy stays on the pitch. Poor pass from PSG for a free kick, but it does find Moise Kean, and he's offside. Amazing. Show us screen. I'm showing you this screen here. It's good, right? Alright, free kick halfway inside the Manchester United half with Lindelof now. Plays it forward to Bruno, right to Wan-Bissaka, tries to cut back, but Neymar with good defensive work, winning the ball back. Verratti loses possession though. Rashford charging down the right-hand side, has Cavani in the middle, has Wan-Bissaka making an overlapping run, and instead plays it against Verratti to win himself a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes on the ball now. Plays it inside to Fred. Back to Bruno. Nice pass. Danilo Pereira, decent tackle. But Martial picks it up. Has a shot from the edge of the box. It's poor. Again, comfortable save. Falls to Wan-Bissaka. Edge of the box. Rashford. It's deflected in. And that is 1-1. That was such... I don't even know if it was a shot. It may have been a cross. It may have been a shot. I don't know. But Marcus Rashford, just on the edge of the box on the right-hand side, takes a shot cross first time after a pullback, and it deflects in off Danilo Pereira. Martial with the first shot, parried wide by Keylor Navas. Wan-Bissaka pulls it back. Rashford, I think it is a shot, but it would have been comfortably saved by the goalkeeper. Danilo Pereira very unlucky there, as the shot comes in from Rashford, and it just deflects off him and goes in at the near post. Keeper has absolutely no chance. Nothing he can do about it. Unfortunate goal for PSG to concede, because yet again, they'd defended well. They'd got themselves in the right positions. Just not the perfect footwork in order to stop it. But PSG instantly on the attack. Straight from kickoff, win themselves a corner. United so damn lucky. I mean, they should be down to 10 men, and now they've scored a deflection. Yeah. Club Brugge are 1-0 up against Zenit. Danilo Pereira own goal is what it is officially gone down as. Neymar standing over the corner. Whips it in. Gets flicked on Mbappe, left side of the box now. Cuts past one man. Goes for the far post and just doesn't quite get the connection on it that he's hoping for. I don't think it got a deflection. Oh no, it did. Never mind. It completely looped because it hits Lindelof's leg. And that is now going to be another PSG corner on the right-hand side. Neymar taking it again. Alex the Dream. Whips it in. Cleared by Harry Maguire. Diallo now with the ball. Plays it left. Florenzi whips in a cross. Cleared by Harry Maguire again. Rashford to Wan-Bissaka. Intercepted. Mbappe left side of the box. 1-on-1 against Wan-Bissaka. Cuts in. Fake shots past Cavani. Whips in a ball to absolutely nobody. It's a very poor cross. Bruno collects. Left-hand side with Fernandes charging. Has an overlap of Tejes. Instead passes it to Martial just about. No, fails to keep the ball in play. Bizarre decision from Bruno Fernandes there. I don't know why he didn't give the ball to Tejes and then he could have played it forward to Martial, but there we go. You support Club Bruges. Nice. Not bad. I feel like Zenit are in the Champions League every year, yet they do nothing now that Hulk doesn't exist there. Any other goals in the other games? Not right now. Nope. Dortmund-Lazio still 0-0. Bruges 1-0 up against Zenit. Ferencvaros are 3-0 down against Barca. Juventus 1-0 up against Dynamo Kiev. And Chelsea 1-0 up against Sevilla. Ball in the PSG half with Bruno Fernandes. Intercepted. Verratti plays it to Moise Kean. Bursting forward. Not the greatest of touches. Mbappe retrieves possession. Plays it with a fancy flick to Verratti. Who then finds Diallo out on the left-hand side. Back inside to Verratti. Back to the halfway line. Danilo Pereira finds Paredes. Glides his way past Bruno. Finds Verratti. Left side. Tidy dribbling. Plays it out wide left to Diallo. But he decides he doesn't have any options going forward. Plays it to Danilo Pereira in midfield. Out wide again to Diallo. But a sliding challenge from Wan-Bissaka. That was actually unnecessary there. He could have kept possession. But instead gives away a throw-in. PSG have possession again. Neymar with a shocking pass back to his centre-back. Now Marquinhos has to sprint to retrieve it in his own half. No, exactly. Exactly. Danilo Pereira now. Verratti. Always looking composed on the ball. Whenever he gets it. Always looks like he has more time than he actually does. Marquinhos to Kimpembe. Left of the halfway line now. Diallo. Dribbles past Wan-Bissaka and Scott McTominay. Eventually tackled by Fred. Who is fouled by Paredes. Who is going to go into the book. So Paredes now booked. For a challenge on a man who shouldn't be on the pitch. Who scored? Danilo Pereira own goal. For the Man U goal scorer. I mean, it's a clear... I'm sorry. Paredes has just been booked for being stood on by Fred. That could easily have been a second yellow for Fred. He is a very lucky boy. They should sub him off now. Right now. Jeez. This is ridiculous. Right. Marquinhos finds Neymar. Has Mbappe on the right. Finds him. Halfway inside Man U's half. Couple of step overs. Gets past Fred. Pulls it back to Paredes in midfield. Finds Verratti. Left side to Neymar. Oh, beautiful elastico. Through the legs of Scott McTominay, and he is fouled. Oh, it was more of like a scoop, not an elastico. Little scoop through McTominay's legs. Fred... I don't understand the referees in this game. Fred should have been sent off previously, and now he should have got a second yellow card for his challenge on Paredes that Paredes has been booked for. Blows the mind right now. Paredes has been booked for being stood on by Fred when it should be a second yellow after he should have already been sent off. Oh, dearie me. Right, Neymar is standing over a free kick 45 yards out from the Man U goal. Central. Everyone forward, though. Going to play it wide left to Mbappe, just inside the box. Beats Wan-Bissaka. Gets a cross that's slightly deflected in, and it falls to David De Gea. If it was a Prem game, he would have given a straight red. Yep. But a nice little touch on that cross from Wan-Bissaka. And now a long ball down the other end. Martial's in the box. He's offside. I love the direction on some of these games. Like, these are the top tier games. And yet the ball goes from being in David De Gea's hands. We're seeing a replay of a cross that went to a goalkeeper. And then they cut back. And the other team are in the box at the other end. It's ridiculous. Marquinhos pinging the ball into midfield and losing possession easily. But then Bruno Fernandes with a poor touch. There's just been a little bit of a lack of quality in this game. That the passing, the control from both teams has not been at the level that you would expect in a fixture like this. Even from the likes of Mbappe and Neymar, it's not been quite as good as it needs to be at this level. Verratti on the ball, though, does find Florenzi, who whips in another cross. Can't quite find Keane or Mbappe, just a little bit far in front of them. Really, really good attacking play yet again down PSG's right-hand side with Florenzi, the fullback, getting forward again. Now we see Alex Telles doing the same for Manchester United, but the ball being played back to the halfway line instead. Now with Fred finding Bruno, has two options to his left, instead goes backwards. And the ball is back at the halfway line. No, yeah. Wan-Bissaka, can he beat his man? He doesn't dare to, so he... Again, poor play by Man United, just hopeful balls. Ball back to the PSG goalkeeper, cleared by Keylor Navas. Scott McTominay fails to win a flick on. Moise Kean now on the attack, has Neymar just inside him, coming down the left-hand side. Leaves Neymar to do it himself. Clearly, Moise Kean, even though he scored, I think, 6 goals in 8 games, doesn't seem to have that much confidence as Neymar beats his man on the left-hand side, whips in a cross, but there's no one there to get on the end of it. And now Man United have the ball. Cavani playing it into Fred, middle of the park, plays a really, really nice long lob through ball to Rashford, now on the right side of PSG's box. Goes for a cross, deflected by Marquinhos. Seemed like a half-effort cross. Didn't really have any faith that it was actually going to get into the box, but knew that he would be able to hit it onto Marquinhos and win himself either a throw-in or a corner. Ben, I'd say Mbappe over Neymar. In that sentence you've put there. Wan-Bissaka back to Scott McTominay. Does he dare to pass the ball forwards? No, he doesn't. Fred now playing it left to Harry Maguire. Back to the halfway line. Lindelof into McTominay in midfield. Plays it forward to Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a through ball. Intercepted though. Tried to find it through to Cavani. Scott McTominay with a great tackle on Neymar in midfield, who has now gone down, holding his leg as if he's been stood on by McTominay. If he has, he could be in trouble. Even if he did, I don't know if he meant it. McTominay goes in for the slide, stands up, does stand on Neymar, to be fair. He does very, very clearly stand on him. I think it would be it'd be pretty harsh to say that it was intentional. But Neymar getting battered so far. McTominay has already fouled him at least 3 times in this game. Make it 4. He is being bullied right now. McTominay cannot handle the dribbling of Neymar. And now PSG free kick on the halfway line. Verratti plays it wide right. With a couple of minutes left in this first half, Marquinhos has the ball. Plays it back to Danilo Pereira, dropping between the centre-backs as we've seen him do so many times already. Neymar getting fouled for a 5th time by Scott McTominay. How have you not been booked? These referees in this game are having an absolute mare. Quick free kick from PSG, whipped into the box, cleared easily and comfortably. Martial now has Fred to his left. Goes for a long lob ball to Bruno. It's actually a fantastic pass. Bruno is in. Tries to pass it to Cavani. Instead of going for goal, he tries what would have to have been a perfect pass on the half volley. The ball by Martial through a long, lobbed 40-yard ping to Bruno Fernandes was fantastic. Bruno then trying to mimic the perfection of that pass and just not managing to pull it off. It would have needed to be incredible. But unfortunately, failing. Man U now on the right-hand side, but intercepted. And no, Man U get themselves a throw. And 1 minute added on at half-time. Ball back with Keylor Navas. Refs United fans. It genuinely seems like it. 40 seconds to go. Marquinhos on the ball. Left to Kimpembe. Verratti on the ball. Again, just always looking composed. Slows the game down a little bit, plays it to Marquinhos. Now to Florenzi. Forward to Mbappe. Harry Maguire with a good prediction, interception. PSG throw in with 10 seconds to go. Right hand side, just outside the edge of the box. Forward to Moise Kean, who cannot control the ball. Up to Cavani, and that is half time. Not the greatest half of football, it has to be said. The quality not been as good as it should be. Neymar getting in McTominay's face, probably because he's fouled him 5 times and somehow hasn't been booked. Fred should have got 2 red cards in this game, yet is still on the pitch, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Awful refereeing performance and pretty average performance from both teams. So, not great. Oops. Should be someone getting booked for being. So to sum it up, so far, Fred should have had a red card for a headbutt when him and Paredes sort of went together like this. Fred clearly did that with his head to push into him, didn't get sent off. There was then a coming together later on between Fred and Paredes again. Paredes got stood on by Fred, yet Paredes got booked instead of Fred getting a second yellow, which is what he somehow got for the headbutt, even though you either have to give a red card or nothing. So that doesn't make any sense. So I don't know what the hell the ref's doing. McTominay's given away at least 5 fouls on Neymar alone. Hasn't been booked. The Man United goal was a deflected shot from Rashford and turned into a Danilo Pereira own goal. The PSG goal was a Neymar volley after a ball got deflected from an Mbappe shot, looped over the defence, and Neymar banged it in across goal past David De Gea. So it's been interesting, to say the least. Interesting. And this is where all the Man U fans on Twitter turn into clowns, so I probably shouldn't have actually tweeted anything, to be honest with you. But hey, there we go. Fred red card. Should have been 2. Oscar says hello from Russia. Hello, how's it going? Pogba should come on second half. Someone has to come on for Fred. There is no way that this man stays on the pitch the full game. There is no way. It isn't going to happen if he plays the full 90 minutes. I refuse to believe it. Do you think Van der Beek will stay at United? I hope so, because I hope he actually plays more. Personally think Fred should have been sent off, but don't you think Neymar's making a deal of every challenge that we put in? No more so than people like Bruno and Rashford do as well, so no, not really. Sadly, when players are fouled, they have to make a deal of it to actually get anything given nowadays. It's part of the game. It's one of the worst parts of the game, but it's part of it. I hate to watch it. If you get fouled, you have to go down to get anything. You shouldn't dive, but going down after contact is standard. Noah, yeah. Bring Van der Beek on for Fred. I'd like to see that. I feel like he would be able to control the ball a little bit better as well. The yellow for... Right. How to watch live match by BT Sport. You want Pogba to stay, but he'll probably leave? I'd love to see Pogba play more. Would I like to see Neymar on the Prem? Yes. I want to see the best players in the world playing week in, week out in the league that I watch. Yes. 100%. Joe, thank you very much. You don't think Neymar could cope with the physicality in the Prem? Why? Why? You realise he'd be basically the same as Grealish. Just getting fouled constantly. Grealish does fine. Would I like his diving all the time? It's very annoying he overreacts. Again, I hate it. I hate any player that overreacts. It's really annoying. The worst part is when you are a fantastic player, but you then ruin some of your performances by stupid moments. Grealish is a perfect example of it. That flop that he did against whoever they last played. Who did they even play? West Ham? When he went into 4 nows and then threw himself to the floor. Perfect example. The guy is a great, great player. But he does stuff like that and it makes you hate him. Neymar's the same. It's the same. The Neymar goal, they're showing it again now. Basically, Mbappe has a shot from the edge of the box. It's deflected. It then loops over the other defenders. Neymar runs in right-hand side of the box, just on the edge of the corner of the 6-yard box and volleys it past De Gea. Zenit play very bad. You're ashamed of Russian football. Again, I feel like Zenit have been bad in the Champions League ever since Hulk left. Both goals were average luck-based. Yep. Both goals happened because of deflections. Really. Prem physicality is a lie. I agree and disagree. I think the physicality in terms of like the strength of the average player and the literal like physical contests that happen in the game, I think are a lie. However, I think the stamina of the Premier League is very high. I think you need a good engine on you in order to play in the Prem. Just watching the Fred thing. I cannot believe he's still on the pitch. The speed of gains in the Prem is a lot higher. But again, that's because because so many teams press. So you need the stamina to keep up with the press the entire time. Whether you are the ones pressing or the ones having to try and play around the press, it's tough in the Premier League because that's a common tactic that a lot of teams are using, is trying to press you as much as possible. Whereas in other leagues, you do have more time on the ball on average. But teams like Liverpool are at the forefront of just on you. As soon as you have the ball, you better move it because otherwise they're going to swarm you straight away. Talal, average right now. In Russian Premier League, Zenit's the best team, but in Champions League, Lokomotiv and Krasnodar are better. Lokomotiv unlucky with the thing earlier. Very, very unlucky. Billy, I don't know what you're on about. Let's see McTominay and Neymar at their end going towards the tunnel, he was saying to him. Well, yeah, because again, McTominay has fouled Neymar 5 times, yet he's not been booked. He's destroying him. And yet he's not getting punished for it. Again, poor by the referee. Even if they're not bad fouls, if you give away multiple fouls, you should get booked for totting up. So if you get away with like 5 on an individual player, that's insane. Insane. Robbo, I'd agree. I would agree. 100%. There are some physical teams, like for example a Burnley are a physical team. But you're going to have that in basically every league. You're going to have some teams that their play style is based on just not the most attractive football, but a more physical side. But yeah, the league in general, definitely not now. Definitely not. You can clearly see Bruno try to instigate a high press and call on people to press, but no one but Cavani listens. Honestly, Cavani puts in a shift. And I've not seen him... Like, I've not fully focused on him play that much in the past when I've been watching, whether it be PSG or Napoli. But watching him for Man U so far, he does get himself around the pitch. And I like to see that from players like that. Ones that are sort of touted as basically just a bit of a poacher or a physical striker aren't normally known as the ones that are actually getting stuck in as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very lucky, how lucky is Fred to be on the pitch? About 15? Him and Bruno, absolute leaders, only players willing to cover ground. Bruno's a captain. Simple as that. The fact Harry Maguire's captain over Bruno is not good, in my opinion. Thoughts on Martial, not just this game, but in general this season? I don't understand Martial. I don't understand him. He's one of those players that has streaks where he basically does nothing for a long time. He'll then play well for a couple of games and Man U fans will say, oh, this is why we tell you that Martial is incredible. And why they then try and laugh at people that say that he's not very good. But then he won't do anything for 3 months. And then he'll do something again and they'll say, oh, he's world class again. He's very inconsistent. And if he could just find any kind of solid, like 1 season of solid form throughout the entire thing, I'd like to see how well he does, rather than just patches here and there. He never seems to have much consistency. To be fair to him, he has moved around in different positions, as is Rashford right now in this Man United team. been played up front, on the left, on the right, starting, being a sub. It's not as easy as someone that is getting a run of games in the same position, in the same team, every single week. But still. Do you know any Russian players? I know a couple of players from FIFA, like Fernandez, the right wing back, Golovin, Zuba. Are the Russian players? Not really. that might be my limit. Very lazy, like he can always be offside, just stands around. Martial's one of those players that always looks like he's in a bad mood. Like, every single time I watch him play, it's as if he's broken up with his girlfriend or something 10 minutes before the game has started. He just looks depressed. I don't know what it is. Demarai Gray is exactly the same. Martial world class on his day, but insanely inconsistent. Oh, McTominay is just one of those tools. Let me just... He is Scottish, yeah. Do you think he's learnt from Andy Robertson? Just how to be a bit of an idiot? I think Tellez needs to make use of the overlap because he has a great cross. PSG defence isn't watching for the overlap. He's made the run a few times, but they haven't picked him out. They just decide to go backwards instead of utilising the overlap. Miranchuk rings a bell. But yeah. Noah, maybe. Before and after every game. Colin, okay. Tom comes in as a gold member. You legend. Thank you very much for the support. Welcome. Enjoy your perks. Fred does stay on, yeah. How? But if you do enjoy today's stream, please do hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of these in the future. Jamie, not as good as Liverpool fans make him out to be. Right, here we go. Second half. Why have you kept Fred on the pitch? Here we go. Second half. Manchester United out with the ball on the left-hand side. Martial plays it forward to Bruno into Cavani. Somehow still got the ball in midfield. Neymar up against Scott McTominay again. Dribbles past him with ease. Again dribbles past him, but Wan-Bissaka in with a decent tackle. Verratti being fouled by McTominay again. How has this guy not been booked? In my mind, this is the 6th foul that McTominay has done in this game. Yet, he's got away with it. I don't understand. PSG, though, with the ball in their own half. Man U looking like they're in the same shape as the first half. Martial on the left, Rashford on the right, Bruno just in the middle. PSG looking exactly the same as they were in the first half as well. Florenzi whipping the ball forward. Moise Kean with a poor touch. Bruno collects in midfield. Ball lobbed forward to Rashford. Finds himself in the box, but again, good PSG defending. Get themselves the ball back. My flash scores is not updating for some reason. I don't really understand why. So I can't tell you any goals in any other games. Diallo with the ball. Finds Verratti in the middle. Sprays it out wide right now. Florenzi on the attack again. Had Mbappe in front of him. Didn't give him the ball though for some reason. Now Neymar going through the middle. Mbappe could ping it out left, but he decides not to. Kimpembe back at centre-back now. Gene, he's been poor. But yeah, Tom, I really, really do appreciate that support. The emotes of dreams. Is that another foul by McTominay? Or did he give a throw-in? That's a 7th foul by Scott McTominay. He's still not been booked. Marcus Rashford with the ball. Tries to play it left. Marquinhos going to win that foot race with Martial. Florenzi dinks it over Tejas. Great touch. But Harry Maguire, to be fair, reads it well. Puts it out for a PSG throw. No goal. Handball. Zenit. Damn. Neymar now with the ball on the right-hand side. Trying to tease Fred into fouling him, it looks like. Ball now back with the centre-backs of PSG. Danilo Pereira left to Kimpembe. Diallo is out wide to his left. But instead, Paredes comes back deep to retrieve the ball across to Danilo Pereira. Marquinhos on the right now. Slowing things down, but he does go for a wide pass left, intercepted by Wan-Bissaka, out for a throw-in to PSG. Roughly 20 yards inside the Manchester United half. On the left-hand side of their attack. Poor pass by somebody, Verratti. And now Rashford breaks to Martial. Rashford is through now. Marquinhos coming across. Plays it across to Martial. And he's blazed it over. From about 8 or 9 yards out. He's put it really high over the bar. Absolutely shocking effort from Martial. Good pick out from Rashford. Nothing wrong with the ball. Martial, just no composure. He could have even taken a touch. Florenzi was sliding in. He could have just controlled it. But no. Blazes it over the bar instead. Neymar now on the attack for PSG. Has an overlap of Diallo on the left-hand side. It's a shocking pass. Awful, awful pass. Who scored for United? Danilo Pereira own goal from a Rashford shot. Okay. Paredes. Back to Danilo Pereira. 50-minute mark in this game. A lot of controversy already, but not too many clear-cut chances. Kimpembe playing it forward to Diallo. Tries to find Neymar, but good interception by Wan-Bissaka. Now Rashford is away on the break. Good defending by Diallo. Rashford too slow. Decision-making is just not there with the Man U players tonight. They're taking way too long on the ball to actually decide to do anything with it. I don't know what is going through their heads. It's just poor. Rashford now in again on the right-hand side, though. Will he do something this time? He whips in a cross. Low cross to Cavani. Gets a touch on it, but it's not a good one. It's not a good one. He's moaning at the linesman that either he was fouled or it came off the PSG player. Makes a good run into the front post. I don't actually know if he touches it at all, to be honest. It may not have touched anyone. But now PSG with the ball, right side of defence. Verratti to Paredes to Pereira. Diallo again, and Florenzi looking forward as options, providing that width. But PSG not giving the ball to either of them right now. Man United going for a further forward press. Alex Telles 20 yards inside the PSG half, marking a player. Not coming to tackle him, but marking the pass to the fullback. So clearly United are seeing that is a way that PSG are really, really trying to attack in this game, is utilising those fullbacks. So they're trying to press them more and not allow them as much space on the ball, which is a good thing to do. Tip for you, have more energy, look at Mark Goldbridge. No. That's not even him. That's a character. I'm not going to be fake on camera. That's not who I am. No, I'm not a child, and I don't want to appeal to children. Fred with a shot, deflected, corner. I think Real will get knocked out. Very, very good chance of it. Very good chance of it, to be honest with you. Any goals in the other games coming in? No. Chelsea, big chance. That normally means a goal on flash scores. Chelsea 2-0. Olivier Giroud again with the brace. Alex Telles now taking a corner on the left-hand side for Man United. Whips it in. Cleared, half cleared. Bruno with an awful shot about 4 times as high as the goal. Pathetic effort. PSG goal kick. Man U trying to press higher up the pitch, which is good if it pays off, but very risky if it doesn't. Especially with the kind of attacks that PSG have been creating. Neymar coming really deep to get the ball now. Plays it out wide right to Florenzi, who goes for a long through ball to Mbappe. Picks it up right side of the Man U box. Maguire out to shepherd him. Twists and turns inside out, but Martial back defending. And now Cavani going up the other end. Cannot outmuscle Danilo Pereira. Very well defended right there. And then Paredes into Verratti. Finds Neymar in the middle of the pitch. Again, dropping to retrieve the ball. Had such a clear option out wide left and just ignored it and loses the ball. Man U with Cavani on the left-hand side halfway line. Josh, I don't know what that means. Wan-Bissaka, right side. Marcus Rashford. Poor touch. Again. Neymar on the ball now. Left side. Twisting and turning with Scott McTominay in front of him. Inside to Verratti. Plays it simply to Paredes. LKP, enjoy. Have a good day. Paredes to Verratti. Back to Paredes. Out left to Diallo. Back to Kimpembe. Dortmund are beating Lazio. You just say that because you have nothing to say. I don't know what you're on about. Rafael Guerrero. Oh, he scored in the first half and my flash scores just didn't update. If you're trying to say that I'm jealous of Goldbridge, I'm jealous of the amount of money that he makes. I'm not jealous of the character that he has to play on camera to do it. I don't like overreacting and being silly. It's not something that I find entertaining. A lot of people do. I don't. Which is why I don't do it. Man United on the break now. Has Cavani to his left. Bruno decides to play it right instead. This is so frustrating to watch. The quality of players on show, with the lack of quality that they're actually showing, is so annoying. So annoying. Like, Bruno could easily have played through Cavani. He would have been potentially one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but he plays the wrong pass. PSG try to whip in a cross. It's poor. Now another Manchester United counter-attack. Cavani's through on goal if he plays that. Cavani's in. Right side of the box. Chips the keeper. Hits the bar. Bruno lays it off to Martial. And it's blocked by Marquinhos. Cavani then controls it off the pitch. That would have been a lovely dink. Nice effort by Cavani. Just a tiny bit too much power on it. Great ball by Martial. Where the PSG defence is, I have no idea. Cavani running through. 10 yards outside the box. Lobs the goalkeeper, but hits the bar. Bruno then runs in. Lays it off to Martial, who in reality should have played it back to Bruno. Because the goalkeeper and the defender both lunged in, knowing Martial was going to shoot. If he lays it back to Bruno Fernandes, he has a tap-in. But instead he goes for the shot, and it's blocked. Great block, to be fair, by Marquinhos, but still. Doesn't play a character, it's his personality. You haven't watched the True Geordie podcast with him, have you? Club Brugge, 2-0 up against Zenit. But yeah, again, I don't like overreacting. Whether it's for football, FIFA, vlogs, a lot of YouTube is just, yeah, not great. Not a fan. Wow. He needed to take the opportunity there. Really needs to take it. Now Neymar's on the ball on the left side. Finds Verratti in the middle. The overlap is there. Diallo has the ball wide left. Goes for a first-time cross. It's awful. Fred intercepts and now clears out to Rashford on the right. Tries to get past Kimpembe. Are they actually saying that's a foul? That's incredibly harsh. Why are you all so serious to people? It's like you can't have a joke. I'm just telling you the answer to your question. Sorry for being honest. Harry Maguire. Alex Telles. Tries a long lob through ball. No. Cavani, I'm pretty sure is offside, so even if Man U go and score from it... Oh no, they're going to get a free kick. And that is a booking for Marco Verratti. Harry, don't know what you're on about. So Verratti literally just kicks Martial. To be fair, he's right. Again, like I said, Cavani's offside. And right there, that is an example of why the rules, in my opinion, are really dumb. In certain situations, Verratti has been booked because he's fouled Martial because the play has continued even though Cavani is clearly offside. Oof. Marquinhos gets a whack in the face from Martial. But Cavani's clearly offside, but they play on because they don't put the flag up. And then Verratti ends up getting booked because he gives away a foul after that. I don't know. Then Josh, go and watch someone that appeals to children. Simple as that. FIFA 21, I'll stream rewards tomorrow, and then next gen comes out on Friday. Read my tweets or read my community post that I put out on my channel. I've detailed every stream and video I'm going to do over the next 2 days. Please look at it. Right, McTominay. Back to Harry Maguire, left-hand side, Alex Telles. Juventus 2-0 up against Dynamo Kiev. Ronaldo with the goal. 750th career goal. Jesus. Cavani offside. Actually given this time. Verratti got booked before McTominay. It's pathetic. Honestly pathetic. The officials in this game have had an absolute mare. Absolute mare. Wan-Bissaka nods it forward. Verratti ends up flicking on. Marcus Rashford driving into the box. Finds Cavani. Don't know what he's trying. Yet again, another poor decision. Poor touch. Poor dribble. I don't even know what it was. So much of it tonight. Verratti winning the ball back. Rashford steals it off him though. Drives into the box. Little step over. Tries to do too much. Again. Oh! Now Neymar driving forward. Right hand side. Tries a wonder ball to Mbappe. Fails. Do I support Man U? I support Leicester. Hoping next gen FIFA is better, otherwise you're moving over to COD. Same here. Fred to Martial. Back to Harry Maguire. Dummies past Moise Keane. Tries a lob through ball. Finds Cavani left side of the pitch. Near the box. Slows it down. Plays it in the middle to Bruno. Now plays it back to Lindelof. Fred on the ball near the halfway line. Wan-Bissaka receives it back to Lindelof. It's too slow. Man United on the halfway line. Harry Maguire stands there for a full second or two before passing. Gives it to Telles. Straight back to Harry Maguire. There needs to be more movement off the ball. There needs to be more forward-thinking plays. Wan-Bissaka on the ball now. Tries a forward pass. It gets intercepted. But, hey, at least you tried to pass it forward and it get intercepted instead of playing it sideways and getting intercepted. Paredes on the ball now. Plays it forward and right to Mbappe. Right wing now. Up against Tejes and Fred. Gets past Fred. Gets past Tejes. Whips in across. Cleared by Lindelof. Out for a PSG corner. This match has so much potential. It does. It does. Neymar over the corner for PSG. 63 minutes gone. 100 likes, keep it going. Whips it in. Falls to Florenzi, edge of the box. Left side, plays it to Mbappe. Dinks past Fred, has to go back. Danilo Pereira finds Neymar. Dinks it left. Florenzi again, whips in across to the back post. Marquinhos has an... Oh my god, he has a free header 6 yards out at the back post. I think he jumps too early. Florenzi dinks it to him. I mean, it's a little bit behind him, to be fair. If the cross was a little bit closer to the goal, Marquinhos has a really good opportunity. But it's a little bit behind him. He has to lean back as he's heading it, nods it onto the crossbar, and then off for a goal kick. Mitchell Bakker is coming on for Moise Kean. I have never heard of this guy. I have no idea where he plays. And then Paredes has been subbed for Ander Herrera. JM, I'm going to time you out for being dumb. Sounds like PSG have been dominating. Man U had a good period where they dominated from about 25 minutes to nearly half time. Favourite footballer, Ronaldinho. Cavani is offside again. "65 minutes now. Marquinhos. Need to get things going, both teams. PSG need a win. They need a win. So they need to just be a little bit more aggressive with their forward plays. Bakker plays left back. Interesting. It looks like he's playing... Well, they have basically played... Oh, he's going forward past Wan-Bissaka here. They have basically played with a bit of a back five with Danilo Pereira dropping in as the third centre-back. So him playing at left wing-back looks like what he's doing now. He joined from Ajax. Interesting. James, good enough that you keep coming back. Cheers for the ad revenue. Lazio just equalised against Dortmund. Ciro Immobile scores yet another penalty. There's a ball into the box here. Rashford was onside. Now a cross coming in from the right. It's awful. One of the worst crosses I've seen. I don't know who just played that in, but it was shocking. Missed everybody by 10-15 yards. How is it a Man U? Did it get it? It didn't even look like it got a flick. I'm so confused. Right, okay. Harry Maguire with a defensive header. Ball picked up by Ander Herrera. Neymar now in the middle. Plays it left to Bakker. He's not going to be able to get on the end of it. It's going to go off for a throw-in. Juventus are 3-0 up against Dynamo Kiev. Morata with the goal. He's been doing really well this season. Really, really well. Florenzi plays the ball inside to Mbappe. Finds Neymar. Has an option to his left. Plays him in. It's Bakker. Goes for goal. Good save, David De Gea. Has he injured himself in the process? I don't know. Neymar fakes to shoot. Plays it to Bakker. Low shot on his left foot. Great save, David De Gea. Down and low to his left. Saves with his left hand. Again, may have slightly injured himself in the process. He looks like he's in a bit of pain. He's back up, though. He is hobbling. But that's a fantastic stop. That could very easily have been 2-1. Fair play, David. That is huge. That is huge. Now Neymar over yet another PSG corner from the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Misses everybody. Edge of the box. Awful shot. It's pinging around. What has just happened? Marquinhos has scored. He might be offside. I don't know. So the cross goes in from the corner. Headed out. Somebody has a shot. It may have been Diallo. It then pings into the right side of the box. Let's watch this again, right? Herrera has a shot. It's awful. It goes to the right-hand side of the box. Diallo then controls it, / crosses it, falls to Marquinhos, who takes a touch and then just prods it past David De Gea. 2-1 PSG. There's no offsides in there. There's no fouls. That is going to be a goal. Oops. And Marquinhos with the goal to put PSG back in front in this game. The goal is being checked by VAR. I have absolutely no idea what they could even possibly call this for. Ooh. This is actually very close. Marquinhos' right foot could be offside. It's been given. I think Fred's just been sent off. Fred's off. You idiots. Not Fred. Ollie. Why has Fred been on the pitch for 70 minutes? Fred with an overly heavy touch. He might get the ball, you know. I think he gets the ball. I don't know if they can change this. Because it's a yellow card, not a straight red. I don't know if they can check it when it's just a yellow. I think he got the ball. These refs have had an absolute nightmare. He wins the ball. So Fred should have been sent off twice and has now been sent off for winning the ball. This is one of the worst refereeing performances in the Champions League I have ever seen. Absolutely unreal. That is just pathetic. So Man U are now down to 10 men, which they should have been from way earlier in the game. But it isn't a foul. Does it make up for the fact that it was clearly a foul earlier, or he should have been sent off for the headbutt? Maybe it's karma? I don't know. But Man U down to 10 men and 2-1 down. Not looking good for them. Scott McTominay wins the ball back from Mbappe, but the ball falls back to PSG. Verratti on the left side of the box finds Bakker. Back to Verratti. Back to Danilo Pereira. All the way back to the centre-backs. Stabs, I don't know. Marley, because the game is an absolute joke and I'm waiting till next-gen FIFA. I've stated it many times, but if you read either my community post or my tweet, then you'll see that we're uploading and streaming a lot of FIFA over the next couple of days. They just showed the goal again. It is literally as tight as it can be to being offside. Pogba's coming on. The question is, who for? Rashford is coming off. Maybe injured. He seems to be about the only person. Yeah. Let's just say he didn't get the ball because he should have had a red before anyway. Yeah. Again, the thing is, regardless of when it happened, Fred should have been sent off in this game. Right? Twice. But I mean, Giroud has just scored a perfect hat-trick against Sevilla. Perfect hat-trick from Giroud. Wow. I want you to be happier. A PSG through as it stands because of away goals. Yeah, they're second in the group right now. Club Brugge have gone 3-0 up against Zenit. Lang with a goal. Scott McTominay trying to find Cavani. Passes it back to Lindelof, who then just plays it out of play. I'm sorry, if Ollie is moaning to the refs about Fred getting sent off after he didn't get sent off in the first half, and the fact that he didn't sub him, this guy is such a clown. Marley, it'll transition to Warzone or something like that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. From Ollie. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Oi, oi, oi. 15 minutes to go for Man U to somehow salvage something from this. Verratti with the ball now. Just calms everything down whenever he gets it. Robbo, yeah. Let's hope all goes to plan. I hope so. Florenzi. Neymar dropping deep again. Harry Maguire miles out of position. Tellez manages to win the ball back, though, from a poor PSG pass. Harry Maguire, Pogba and Tellez working together to clear the ball. Pereira wins it back in midfield. Verratti calmly to Marquinhos. Now Neymar on the right-hand side. Again, teasing Scott McTominay. Dribbles past him with ease again. Doesn't get fouled this time. He's just having a lot of fun. A lot of fun against him. Pereira again, all the way back to the goalkeeper this time. Oh, if Man U had won this game, I would have won £118 because all the other teams had gone at least 2 goals up. I had multiple bets where I had both Man U and PSG. Okay, Pogba on the ball. Tries a long ball forward to Martial. It is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Sevilla are through. Yes, they are. Florenzi charging forward. Has multiple options to his left. Mbappe. Has Neymar. Has Bacca to his left. Cuts past Lindelof. Nutmegs McTominay. Plays it to Herrera, who shoots, and it's high and wide. Honestly, Neymar is having so much fun right now. Double sub for PSG inbound. Florenzi off for Carrere. Florenzi's probably been man of the match, to be honest with you. Definitely up there. And Verratti subbed off for Rafinha. Verratti has been controlling the midfield in this game. So these are slightly risky subs. Two of PSG's best players today have just gone off. Marley, I don't care about him. Did Marquinhos look offside? It's incredibly close. Incredibly close. Donny van de Beek is on. He exists. Subbed on for Cavani. Cavani off and Martial off for Van de Beek and Mason Greenwood. Verratti was on a yellow. True. Gary, no. I'm up at 6:30. What are you on about? We conceded a goal on FIFA because he overreacts, yeah. Alex Telles with a throw-in halfway inside the Man U half. But we're looking at Cavani instead because that's apparently more interesting. Pogba, nice dribbling. Wins himself a free kick on the left-hand side. Who scored for Man U? Own goal, Pereira. Pereira. 10 minutes plus stoppages to go. Marley, no. Pogba. Oh my God. What a strike. He puts it over. But what a connection he just got on a volley. Just a long free kick. Pinged into Harry Maguire. Nods it down. Pogba with the thunderbolt. Just a little bit over the bar. That would have been an incredible goal. Nearly the dream first proper involvement for Pog. What will happen as it stands in the group? PSG and Man U both go through. What do you mean no? Most people don't overreact like YouTubers do when they concede a goal on FIFA. Rafinha getting fouled by Mason Greenwood. That's a PSG free kick. Have United been good? They were good for about 15 minutes in the second half of the first half. Yeah, United would be top. Nearly Neymar in behind from a long ball. So yeah, the last games in this group are going to be vital. Man United goal kick. David De Gea to take. Long ball forward. Finds Pogba for the flick on. Back to Pogba from Greenwood. Telles. Back to Harry Maguire. Tries to dribble past Neymar. Manages to get away from him enough to then punt a ball forward. Can't find Bruno, but the ball falls to Mason Greenwood. Good tackle by Pereira, but he still keeps it. Bruno on the left side now. Dinks the ball into the box. Comfortable clearance. And Donny van de Beek gives away a free kick inside the PSG box. Just a little bit late to the ball on Ander Herrera. And surely if Paredes got booked for being stood on, but the ref thought that it was something different, I don't see how that isn't a yellow card as well. Well, actually I do. This ref's useless, but still. PSG, Leipzig and United would all be on 9 points. Yep, Chelsea, big chance. Is it going to be 4? Yes, it is. 4-0. Olivier Giroud has got 4 goals tonight. A perfect hat-trick and then a penalty. What the hell? Wow. Fair play, Olivier. Fair play. Bruno gives away a foul deep in the PSG half. Giroud is still such an underrated player. I can't believe Tammy Abraham plays over Olivier Giroud. It's insane. Keylor Navas taking the free kick. Kera pings it left to Baka. Has Mbappe through, probably offside. Is offside. Is offside. Maybe if the pass was played a little bit quicker. David De Gea gives the ball away. Really, really clumsily. Nearly a dream dummy by Neymar to set Ander Herrera through. Harry Maguire now charging forward. Donny van der Beek. Mason Greenwood pinging the ball from right to left. Maguire's in the box, controls it, tries to whip in across. Bruno with a header, but the goalkeeper claims. Easy, comfortable save for Navas in the end. Straight at him, just about here. After the deflected cross from Maguire, doesn't have the pace on it that it needs for Bruno to then get a good connection on it. Ball played wide left for PSG. Baka now at this left wing back position. Diallo to Baka into Rafinha. Gets away from Greenwood. Neymar to his left. Finds him despite a touch from Wan-Bissaka. Going at Lindelof, wins himself a throw-in. The fear in these Man U players when Neymar is on the ball to try and actually tackle him and stop him dribbling. Di Maria coming on. Neymar with a cheeky flick. Oh, this is beautiful play by PSG. Mbappe into the box. Slips on the ball as he tries to go past Harry Maguire. That was lovely interplay from a few PSG players on the left-hand side, including a little back heel from Neymar. And then another one from someone else. I don't even know who. It was beautiful. Quick throwing down the right-hand side. Sets Man United away. Greenwood into the box. Good tackle. Van der Beek on the ball. Right side of the box. Plays it backwards to Bruno. Back to Van der Beek. Could pull it back. Goes for a chipped cross. Not to anybody, though. It's poor. Alex Telles picks it up. 30 yards out. Maguire getting forward. Finds Bruno right side. Tries to dink it back and it is deflected. Now Neymar driving away. Easily does Bruno Fernandes, but slightly too heavy on the touch. Alex Telles gets back possession. Jackson, yeah, it depends on which context you mean. David, I agree. 5 minutes plus stoppages to go. Lindelof at the halfway line. Long ball forward. Finds Maguire, who is up front at this stage. But Rafinha with a simple nod back to the goalkeeper. And Keylor Navas is going to pick that one up. Maguire is basically playing as a second striker. Just to give them that physical presence up front. And that out ball. The defenders just punt it up. He nods it down. And then they have an attack. That is their play right now. Looks. Although. Passed it in to make it look like that. Madrid losing to Shakhtar Donetsk twice. Oh, that's not the kind I was thinking about. Poor. But fair play Shakhtar. Some of the goals they'd scored in both games are nice as well. But yeah, just the bottle. Neymar wins yet another free kick. Inside the Man U half. I'd love to know how many fouls he's drawn in this game. It's a lot. It is a lot. Di Maria finally about to come on here. No, they've changed the sub that they're going to make. Idrissa Gana Gueye is going to come on instead of Di Maria. I guess they just want to shore things up. As Maguire is now playing a lot of the time. When Man U have the ball, Maguire goes forward. Pogba's got that physicality in midfield, so I think they just want to shore it up a little bit. So he's going to come on instead. McTominay finds a nice ball through to Van der Beek, but well defended by Kerrer. He does give away a corner, but he did well to get that ball ahead of Van der Beek. McTominay-Neymar battle has been entertaining, yeah. Jamie, Ali, maybe. How are Leicester doing in their group and who have they got this week? We're against Zoria tomorrow. We've got 10 points from 12 available. We won our first 3, and now we're through because we drew 3-3 away at Braga after being behind 3 times. Alex Telles whips in the corner. Maguire tries to get it. It is cleared. Mbappe and Neymar ready to charge. Mbappe is away. 2v1. Mbappe and Neymar drives into the box and misses the target. That's shocking. That's absolutely shocking. Neymar's really annoyed that he didn't get the ball from Mbappe. He just dribbled with that ball from the edge of his own box, past Bruno, all the way into the Man U half. He's got Lindelof chasing him. He's got Fred in front of him. Just goes into the box so easily, and he puts it wide. Shocking. Absolutely shocking from Mbappe. He could have passed it for a tap-in. But that was like my Mbappe in FIFA. Sure, he's fast, but he doesn't finish easy chances. The game's broken. Igalo comes on for Wan-Bissaka. They are going for it, Man U, right now. Absolutely going for it. It looks like Idrissa Gueye has come on for Diallo. So not Mbappe or Neymar. I guess they still want that out ball. 30 seconds plus stoppages left. Tense ending, to be fair. Van der Beek, little 1-2 with Igalo. Plays it back to Telles. Tries to whip it in. Deflected. And keeper can't quite claim it. Pereira with the clearance. Van der Beek with a bit of a header. Pogba with his strength trying to win the ball on the edge of the box. Can't. Telles loses out. And that is a PSG throw-in. 4 minutes added on. 4 minutes to go. Right. Neymar wins the ball back. Dribbles past Fernandes. Dribble past Maguire. Plays it wide left to Mbappe. Really good opportunity for PSG. They got a lot of players forward now. Overlap of Becker. Instead plays it to Rafinha. Takes it past his defender. Plays it to Neymar. That's GG. Game, set, and match. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Great goal. That all came because Neymar dribbled past 3 players in his own half. And that is game done. That was a fantastic goal. Nothing else to say. I've just saved the damn file. Neymar wins it off Telles, dribbles past Bruno Fernandes, easily, just completely floors Maguire, plays it wide left to Mbappe, drives into the PSG half, has Becker as an overlap, instead plays it inside, great ball through the legs of McTominay, I think. Rafinha takes a touch past Bruno Fernandes, of all people, who is at centre-back, and then lays it off. Neymar for the sweat. Maguire's on the floor, on the goal line. Don't really know what he's doing there. Slips as he tries to turn around, falls over. Neymar basically has an open goal, plays it in. That was a fantastic goal. But there we go. That is, I mean, 2 minutes to get 2 goals. It's unlikely. Unlikely. And that is a foul by Igalo. Maguire and don't know what he's doing go well together. Yeah. That was such a good team goal, man. Such a good goal. Jeez, the last games in this group are going to be so good to watch. Jackson, who rates him? Leipzig game is so crucial. Next. Well, yeah. Both games. So is it Man U against Leipzig and PSG against... Who even is it? But Basaksa here. Who nearly got a point against Leipzig today. That would have been huge. Ollie should get sacked purely for the... Like, regardless of anything else he's done in his managerial career, he should get sacked for not subbing off Fred in this game. And there's no time left. Neymar has the ball in Man U's half, and the ref blows the whistle. GG. I mean... Neymar was really good today. The PSG defense were pretty damn good, but Verratti was solid. Florenzi in particular had a very good game, I thought. It was brave to sub him off. Man U didn't take their chances. They could have done, and they could have actually come out with the win in this game. Even though they probably wouldn't have deserved it. They could have got it, but PSG... The last goal by PSG, right? If you're not watching this game along with me, watch the last PSG game goal when you can. Beautiful play. Again, Neymar taking the ball off Alex Telles. You have to realise how deep Neymar is to win the ball back. He is probably about 30 yards away from his own goal on the right-hand side. He's in a right-back position. Wins the ball back from Alex Telles. Dribbles very simply past Bruno. Dinks it past Maguire. And then it's great team play after that. Again, out to Mbappe. I think it was a nutmeg pass through to Rafinha. Good touch. And then very, very composed. What I need to see, actually, very quickly, let me check this for this goal. I tell you what, Bruno Fernandes, you deserve a hell of a lot of credit here. Okay? Bruno, again, Neymar dribbles past him. How far out is this? 18, 24. Neymar dribbles past Bruno 30 yards inside his own half. 30 yards away from the Man U goal. Okay? Neymar takes the ball off of Alex Telles, dribbles past Bruno. 30 yards away from the Man U goal. Bruno, after Maguire gets dribbled past, sprints all the way back, right? And in the end, he is the guy that gets dribbled past. He is the furthest player back for Man U as Rafinha takes a touch past him to then square it to Neymar. But fair play for the work rate from Bruno. Him tonight, Cavani, I would say, those two definitely, they put in a shift. And Bruno in the 90th minute, after doing it the whole game, to sprint back there, deserves a lot of credit. Even though he didn't end up stopping the goal, he deserves a lot of credit for even putting in the effort. The amount of people are 2-1 down at that stage when they've just been dribbled past by Neymar, they know a counter-attack's happening. They're a number 10. They don't need to be the guy running back. If that was the other way round, you imagine Neymar making a lung-busting sprint back to defend? I doubt it. I doubt it. You never know, but I doubt it. But for him to go all the way back, it's impressive. I rate Bruno very, very highly. Like, even if he doesn't have the greatest game in terms of, like, being involved going forward, etc., his work rate, his vision and everything like that, you can just tell that he is a top player. Neymar just making Maguire look like a child. I mean, to be fair, Harry Maguire does try and get back. But, yeah. The Neymar movement. Neymar scored 2 and Marquinhos scored 1. Yes. Yeah. Lakey, once next gen FIFA's out. But so as it stands, Man U top of the group, goal difference of 6. PSG second with goal difference of 3. Leipzig third on 9 points with -2. PSG go above United now because they've trumped United's 2-1, right? I guess that's not a thing. I guess your head-to-head is literally just win, loss, or draw. So because they both won their game, Man U are top because of goal difference. So they're 3 goals ahead of PSG. So even if they both win the next game, PSG could still finish top. Interesting. But yeah, man. That was it. That was a pretty good game. That was a pretty good game. Why am I not being able to load this up? You're right with 4, though. PSG scored all 4 goals. That is true. Danilo Pereira did score an Og. Og. Fred red card was pivotal. Well, it should have happened God knows how long before it did. Deary me. But there we go. Pure cheating from PSG. Their tactic coming out was get Fred sent off by a bad call and all PSG goals were so lucky. I'm going to block you because I don't like people like you that are just... you were stupid and biased before, and now you're continuing it when I told you not to. It's painful to read, and I don't want someone like that in my chat. I'm sorry, but I won't have it. You're lying to yourself, and it's just stupid and negative. So I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Curtis, it went well. It went well today. Well, the stream could have gone a little bit better in terms of like gaining subs or something like that, but other than that, it was good. It was good. I cannot believe Ollie didn't sub Fred. Right, you know, that's going to be it, okay? Tomorrow morning, 6:30 AM, Foot Champs and Div Rival Rewards, okay? Then, again, where's me tweet? Where's me tweet? Tomorrow, 6:30 AM, reward stream, 5 PM, roughly. Record breaker, Jamie Vardy, team takedown. Friday, midnight. Thursday going into Friday, midnight. Next gen FIFA stream. So in just over 24 hours, we're going to be playing next gen FIFA. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be crap? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. We'll see. But hey, if you enjoyed today's stream, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 for some Foot Champs rewards. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night and goodbye. Oh, and again, thank you to Tom earlier for the membership. You're a legend. Good night, everybody.